folks. Well, just giving you a little bit of an update because as you can see, I've got the eyes done. And because that's a big turning point for me, I like to give you an update. I am about 120 rows in, which is 23,520 beads, and I'm about halfway done. So I'll end up with a little over 47,000 to go. Let's zoom in a little bit. See, when you really get in close, doesn't really look like much of anything, but you can see the colors, and those that are very shiny are liking the light. And you can see the nose, the tip of the nose, which is had some like light reflection in my mind, so I wanted it to look better. When you zoom out, you get those details. You see that eye, you see the light on the nose, the mouth looks wonderful. I surprised myself when I'm doing better than I thought. So it's looking real good. My trusty canine companion today is Lily, who decided she wanted to go sleep in her bed rather than, hang out with me because, if there's no food, then why? But just giving you a little update for today. And the rest of the room is a mess, so I won't show that off. I did do some more rearranging and got my telework office out of this room, so this room is all beating all the time. I found that if I was working all day in that room doing the stuff I do during the day, that when I was done, I didn't want to come back into this room, so I just wasn't beating. So it seems to be working better. I walk by the room and go, oh yeah, I could do a row. Sounds kind of funny when I think about it, but you guys don't need to know about any of that stuff. I was just doing a row of beads. There's my colors. I think there's roughly 45 colors. There were some, you see these vials are standing up there that I was substituting as I went along. And I do have an area that I'm going to be doing it by hand as I'm going. So it, what am I trying to say? I don't know exactly what colors I'll be using. I know the basics, but as far as what bead will go in that one spot right there, I don't know. And by this spot right here, I don't mean this one. I mean something up here that I'm doing more of. So those of you that are familiar with the image, I've got big tall crown to work on still, and there's my map of how I was going to rearrange the room. So how exciting for you. But I'm liking it. Even after I took the springs out, I'm still getting this undulation, and that's just because the beads are wider than the springs. It was an 18, I think it's 18 dents per inch spring, and these are 17 per inch beads. So it just got a little too crammed up, and it just sort of forced the image into this undulation. But once it comes off the loom, then that will settle out. I usually take it off, put it on the cork board, and let it rest for a couple of days before I start tying. And that's just to allow everything to breathe and kind of settle into its right spot, and sort of the equivalent of ironing, which you wouldn't do with this. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling for today. If you get any questions, let me know. And I really, really, really am hoping that if you haven't subscribed, that you will subscribe. because I'm very, very close to that 1,000 mark. In fact, I've been so close for quite a while that I think people are unsubscribing so they can subscribe again to be the 1,000th. Stop messing with me. It just messes me up. Just subscribe. You can claim yourself to be the 1,000th. I don't care. Uh, but it's just maddening. I see it go up, then I see it go down, and then up, and I've been literally stuck at the same spot for weeks. Uh, and it's a whole lot more unsubscribing than I've ever had before. So either you guys find it really, really boring, the stuff I do, or you're just trying to be the one that gets to that special spot. There's room for all, and I can't tell who's number one and who's number, 1,000 or 542. I don't know. It doesn't list people like that. In fact, a lot of you aren't listed at all, and that's because of your settings. It shows me the number that are subscribed, but that's it. If you've got your settings set at public, I think it is, then your name will show up, or your handle on YouTube. If it's set to private, then you're just some nameless person. So subscribe, please, please. Give this a like. Hit that little thumbs up button down at the I can't do it, but it's down in the lower corner down here. You'll see the subscribe. If you're already subscribed, it'll say subscribed. So don't unsubscribe. Next to it, you'll see a little bell. Click that, and it'll tell you whether or not you're getting notifications. And all that means is when I upload a new video, it lets you know. And you can look at the title of the video or the thumbnail if it shows you that, I forget, and decide whether or not you want to watch it or not. As you know, I'm not uploading daily. If I'm uploading like once a week, that's a lot for me. I often go several weeks without uploading. So the bell helps you just to know when it is something like an update on this one, if this is what you're interested in. And if you like cute little chickens, then as you know, I've been doing a lot of that lately. So, if you don't like chickens, just don't watch it. But subscribe, leave comments. Those are real good. The thumbs up and the comments are both, and number of subscribers are things that YouTube looks at and decides whether or not you guys are enjoying yourself. You will see ads. If you don't see them already, you will be seeing ads pretty soon, which is how YouTube works. If it's free to you, all kinds of interesting things, and they just want you to watch those ads and hopefully buy stuff. One thing you'll find is if you click through, like say it's an ad for Amazon, and you click on it and go to Amazon, you don't have to buy the thing that's being advertised on my site. You can just click through to Amazon and then go to whatever you do. If you buy something, then I get a few pennies. But a few pennies times, tens of thousands of people adds up. So I'm not encouraging you to click on it just to click on it, but I do that a lot when I'm going to Amazon or I'm going to a site that there are things I buy. I'll go to somebody's YouTube station that I subscribe to, and I'll click on it to get to the site, and then I go on my merry way, and I buy what it is I want. But again, I'm not trying to get anybody to buy stuff or anything like that. One other thing I wanted to tell you. I don't remember. Oh well, I'll include it in my next video if I think. leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. I've got a steady group of people that tell me every time it's wonderful, and that's great. I love you very much, and I appreciate that. But let me know what you think, other than it's fantastic. Uh, it helps me grow. I appreciate it. Anyway, I think that's all for now. Subscribe. Thanks. Bye.